Well, welcome once again to Talking Horses. Slightly different surroundings. We've left the culture of Maidan and come to the mess in my office. Long story, but it's been a busy day and I've got my computer back. It was broken.
At least they can't see what you're on about the mess.
Yeah, well, yeah. You turn the camera around, it looks like a bomb site.
No. Normal office.
Right, big weekend. We've got Jebal Ali, including the Jebal Ali Sprint.
Just mentioned that Alain, our newest racecourse, has had a rearranged meeting on the Thursday before this. So good luck to them with that one, and yes, carry on with the Jebal Ali.
Well, no, we got Elaine. I've got a runner on the last race. So
you have, haven't you?
Yeah,
right,
got a runner down. First runner down in Elaine. I'd like a 100% record, which I will have, by the way.
Good.
I'll either have 100% winners or 100% losers.
That's true.
So definitely 100% record down Elaine. I mean, Jebal Ali, we've got the sprint. The same weekend, of course, as the Super Saturday, which makes it interesting because you've got two big sprint meetings there. So you've actually got three big sprints.
Yeah, but they're all well supported, aren't
they? Yeah. I mean, Russian Rock's in all three of them. They couldn't run two in one day, so he wasn't able to get in.
I have seen that done in England years ago, funny enough.
I can even tell you one of the trainers that ran a horse in his first race, finished second. First race of the meeting, finished second. Sixth race of the meeting, same horse won. One of our very own Rod Simpson.
Right, well this was a horse that won twice in one meeting.
That wasn't Rod, he had a first and a second.
That was Easter Beats, I believe, years and years ago. Anyway, this
right, we're waffling as normal. 6 races at Jebal Ali, 8 at Maidan. We'll start at Jebal Ali.
Yep.
We'll start with the classiest race of the weekend, the Maiden. I'll let you go first because this is not easy.
Well, it's interesting. 13 runners. There's a few new ones, isn't there?
Yeah.
Mathematics, Stacker Light, Sullivan Street, to name a few.
Expert Answer is the debut, making his actual course debut as well.
Yeah, Bismarck's a new one as well. All brand new to us, so we have to look at some of their form, which doesn't jump at you off the paper, honestly. But one that did really interest me was Satish Seemar and Richard Mullen. We know they've had a great record in lots of these maiden races.
Yeah.
They've got no sort of big chance here, I think, with a horse that finished beating a neck at Beverley over 1,500 metres. It's a little bit less this, but he has run well over the sprint track, and don't forget the hill there, so you've got to stay. So if he's going to stay, Afman for me by Hayef, Richard Mullen and Satish Seemar, putting blinkers on it for the first time. Must have been training it. I wouldn't have thought they'd put it on without training it. So I'm just giving that a little bit of a chance, really, in a race which has got some horses with big figures.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to say half a man's got a chance. Is that Satish has done very well this year with ex-Godolphin horses that have come to his way. He's won 2 or 3 of these maidens, calculated.
Yep.
A few like that have done very well. I was trying to find a reason, to be honest, not to pick that because I thought everybody else was going to.
I'd say that, but don't forget James Doyle and Drew Savratnam have got a runner, who's run at the track a few times. That would be a big tick for me as well, if the horse had got a little bit better figures.
I was going to say, I mean, the horses that have beat him, calculated, ended up being a good horse, but trounced him.
Yeah.
The other two haven't really pulled up sticks, so and he's been well beaten every time. He's not been within 8 lengths of the winner.
Very true. Him and that Al Bay and the top one are the Jebal Ali runners for me, and they don't really fill you with much colour, do they?
I mean, you have to look at Sullivan Street, Ismail Mohammed. Again, same type of thing. He's running over slightly further, 14, so the hill should suit. And his figures are pretty good. He's been 4th, 3rd, 3rd. In between there was a 9th. He's got form at Wolverhampton, which suggests he might be okay on the all-weather. Street Cries haven't done too bad at Jebal Ali.
What I think about him, his breeding's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's the Dams by Rock of Gibraltar.
Who does well at Jebal Ali?
Yeah, of course. You'd have thought he'd have had a win in him, wouldn't he, this horse already, but just makes me wonder.
He may be what he is, and you've also got to realise he's a 3-year-old, so maybe he's coming into himself.
Yeah.
I mean, Rock of Gibraltar's aren't usually great 2-year-olds all the time. They do improve as they get older.
Yeah.
He's getting 4 kilos from half a man. You've got to look at the bottom as well. Sylvester de Souza's ride, Tada D. you know, his forms don't jump off the page to you. His last race wasn't great, but before that was okay. Again, a little bit of American breeding, so you think he might like the track. I ended up throwing one out there though. I ended up picking Mathematics. His last run wasn't great. Let's not miss about it. His last run was pretty poor. But his 2 runs before that over 6 were okay.
Yeah.
He looks more of a 6 furlong horse. He's getting the 4 kilos. And, you know, again, American breeding on the damn side. Exceed and Excel haven't done too badly at Jebal Ali.
No, they're one of the tops. He's done well here this year. Succeed.
So, more on breeding, and, you know, Doug Watson, I think, could have a very good day.
Yeah.
And Pat Dobbs is obviously chasing the jockey's title at Jebal Ali, so he's going to be trying hard. Not that the other jocks aren't, but...
No, that's right.
So I ended up just going for that one. I've got to be honest, I wouldn't have a bet on this race.
Oh, no way, no.
So,
definitely not, no.
So, we've spent 20 minutes talking about this race that we have no interest in at all. You're going to go for number 2,
Afman, and your number 10,
Mathematics. That's race number 1 at Jebal Ali.